So we're recording this video after the first initial introduction. I'm really liking the feel of this deck that I've created. My hope for it is for it to become competitive. For the most part, I've been up against Scoia'taels. I've been up against Aridin Weather. I've been seeing a lot of Weather against my card deck list here in casual play. I'm not sure if that's like the popular thing that's going on in casual play right now, just to get, I guess, the dailies done. But it's a little annoying, especially seeing nothing but Scoia'tael one after another, after another, after another. When you speak of the devil, it's Scoia'tael. Ethene, probably Spellitael too. This is going to be fun. They really do give this deck a run for their money. Scoia'tael especially. My mulligan here is looking really nice. I have skill to pull out another cursed unit from my deck, which is a little bit of deck thinning. I have my opening combo. If I want to play a Savage Bear, I can do that. I don't have my shield maidens with me, so that's not really an option. So I'm probably going to opt to my opening move that I did in the first video, which is going to be 2 Raging Berserkers and my Archer trick. Saskia goes down on the board. I don't know, is this Spellitael? I mean, he's mulliganing cards. I've never played Scoia'tael. I don't have the inclination to play Scoia'tael. Maybe one day, just to say that I have, you know, one of every deck at least. Go ahead, put my Raging Berserker down here. I'm gonna put the second one down and then use my Archer. You guys have seen this before. See how he answers that?
Have strength, my love.
The first light. No, Swallow Potion. Okay, it looks like he's trying to out-tempo me for a pass. Well, we all know what this is about to do, so he's going to have a real hard time out-tempoing me. Just going to get that Archer ready. Once that Archer swing goes out, I'm going to ping one of my 1 damage from my Archer onto that Saskia and probably use my Vabjorn and do a pass so that he has to spend a card, because it's looking like he wants me to be at a card disadvantage. Yeah, he's trying to out tempo me. So here we are. Looks a little similar now, doesn't it? 31-point swing. If he plays anything else, I have Vabjorn ready to get rid of that Saskia. Yeah, it's looking like a Spellitael, so that means he has Dol Blathana Protectors in his deck. Oh, look at that. Well, no Gremist in my hand. Oh, I do have Gremist. But I don't want to commit Gremist on my first round. I don't like doing that, knowing possibly he has Drought, possibly he has Ragnarok. Those are really popular gold weather cards that everybody's been using lately. It's looking like a pretty safe pass right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I have card advantage. I'm gonna have further card advantage if he decides to try to take the round from me. No, I don't think that's a wise move. It looked like he was about to Alzur's Thunder me. The thing about Sages is they nerfed Spellitael. The Sages, whenever it pulls a spell out of the graveyard, it banishes it, so they can't pull it again. I'm liking my card advantage right here. 2 card advantage. I think round 2 is going to look really well for me, especially if he does a dry pass. But dry passing at a 2 card disadvantage, that doesn't seem too smart to me. I'm liking this hand right here as well. This is a combo I was talking about in the first video where I have Iris, and Iris is really nice, especially when you're behind a little. I've noticed about this deck is where I've been in a situation where I've been under significantly and they think they have the win against me, but then popping Iris and then getting 5 cards buffed randomly is just, it's a beautiful swing play. I added Murtabak to this deck list. I didn't have it. I believe I did not have it in the first playthrough. the first video, I felt it was a good switch. I think I had first light. Yennefer Conjurer here, he's going to have to answer it. And he does with Alzur's Thunder. He's being pretty bold here. He wants to play out like he wants to 2-round me. But he's at such a disadvantage with his cards that he's not going to pull it off. He's looking at that card and he's like, well, where'd that come from? Yeah, I get to pull a card out of my deck. And it pulls a cursed unit too. Thankfully, that's why I have the cursed tagged units. That synergizes really well with my Berserker Marauders. I'm going to play that Berserker Marauder. Normally I would play another Savage Bear if this was round 3, but it is not. And I am not in a position. You want at least to have one Savage Bear every round you go into, unless you're 100% sure they don't have a lock or any kind of removals. I don't know if he has another Alzur's Thunder in his hand to remove it. That's not something I want to play. I want that for my round 3. So we're gonna hold on to that Savage Bear, and we're gonna opt in for the Berserker Marauder. He's not really gonna get as many points as I would like, because there's only 2 cursed units on the board, but that's fine. At this point, the name of the game is I want him to, whatever cards he has left in that he really wants to commit to trying to 2-round me, I want to get him to expend here. And I'm looking at possibly, if I still have Murtabrock, I'm looking at a, let's see, Swallow Potion. I might have to use Iris here and use Murtabrock instead of saving it for round 3. I'm going to keep my tempo lead with, like I said here, I love Herald the Cripple, round 2 or round 3, never round 1. Sort of likes to keep the pace for you.
I respect nothing human.
Is he gonna? For a second there, I thought he was gonna go for White Frost again, but it would be kind of an odd White Frost the way I have my units on the board. Skellige Storm. All right.
Not you again.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear that. I'm pretty sure he has no more weathers. I mean, unless he has drought, it's not really gonna do anything for him. He really wants to play weather against me. He's gonna opt in for a Blood Curdling Roar, get an 11 strength bear on the board. I think he thinks I have Marigold's weather, so he's trying to stagger his rows. It's looking like we're going to play Iris here. I'll pop it with Murtabrock, and that's going to get me the win. There was no way he was going to blow his last card here. It's probably a Dull Blathana Protector. So, Savage Bear, save for round 3. Iris pops here. We keep a 1-card advantage, and I win the round. Nice. Yeah, see, he really committed to trying to 2-round me, and I think in the long run that really hurt him. And this is what's possibly going to cost him the game. I don't have Murtabrock in my hand, so Hjalmar is like not an option here. I have no deployed attack to pop Undvik. So whatever he puts down on the board now is going to get pinged once. And every point counts at this point. Let's see, bringing out Ithlin.
When the white frost comes,
See, Ithlin has no spells to pull because his sages threw them all away.
Who's the courage to fight the Velkarls, eh?
And I'm assuming that last card in his hand is a Dull Blathana Protector. Because if you're going to spend that many spells and you're not going to run those in this deck, what are you even doing? I mean, what's the hesitation here? I mean, you either have it or you don't. Nope. Nope. 7 point on the board, plus I heal my Marauder, goes to us. This deck is looking a little consistent against Scoia'tael. I'm really pleased with it. Please stay tuned for updates.